Hey, I'm Joe Mulhern, and I'm majoring in electrical engineering. I'll be teaching the IEEE conference format. This format is widely used in my field to present research results. Successful reports follow a strict predefined structure. They're so strict, in fact, that writers typically use the LaTeX typesetting system to format their reports. LaTeX is just like Microsoft Word, but it also allows you to add certain programming commands. These commands tell the system how to present your words and images. Examples of these commands are on line 3 and 4 here. We see that we tell it to use the IEEE conference document format, which gives it this nice 2-column format. It also tells it to, when we give it a title command, to follow the title format that the IEEE conference papers use. Same with the abstract, introduction, all those fonts are taken care of for us. On line 13, we tell the document that the following text is going to be the title. Here we can see the large and boldface commands that give it this nice bold and large title. Another example is on line 33. We tell the compiler that the following text is going to be the abstract, and we just type our paragraph in normally, and then we can see on the right that it's properly formatted in the correct abstract format. And the last example on line 41 I'll give is that here we say the following section is going to be the introduction, and then we can give it the same text we would have typed into Microsoft Word. Within this paragraph we see that citing and adding images is easy. Here's citing, here's adding an image here. They're as easy as calling two small commands and specifying the arguments we wish to include. Citations are automatically inserted and conform to the IEEE standards, and images are automatically placed in the best spot possible to avoid awkward breaks. Here we can see that citation is in right here, and that image has automatically been placed in the top right where it doesn't cause an awkward line break. I won't get too deep into the specifics of all these commands because there's so many and it would make this video take forever, but I'll include a link to this project where you can manually edit everything and see how the document responds. IEEE reports have an abstract, an introduction, and a conclusion at the ends, and in between they have certain subheadings intermittently. The subheadings are determined by the topic at hand and usually describe different areas of the team's approach to their project. Here is an example of an old paper I wrote about a soft robotic snake. Examples of the section headings here are body architecture, body fabrication, just to name a couple. In the body architecture section, for example, I wrote about why our silicon body is similar to a snake body, why the actuators we use help us achieve realistic motion, and how the cross-section of the body is constructed. Articles like these are produced for conferences with the purpose of advancing knowledge of a certain topic. For example, in this paper, the novelty of the paper was showing how certain types of friction may be applied to existing soft robotic research. The audience is other individuals in academia. These academics are typically in related fields and will use these IEEE papers to gain further insight into their own projects, using them as references and citations, as I included here. A key feature that is important for the IEEE format is academic sources. Typically, these papers draw off of other groups' ideas and previous research, which is why citations are essential. The format of this paper is typically 2 columns of information, which includes images of either one or both columns. The images are used as an aid to portray methods described in the text. Images are typically diagrams, charts, or depictions of the structures described. The tone is third person despite the fact that the group is describing their own work. The tone is factual since the insights and results are drawn from empirical results. And that's it. The IEEE conference format is so limited in its structure that the publishers won't even accept slight format mistakes. That's why I made this video to show how I make these papers and use the LaTeX typesetting system to make it easy and reliable. I'll include a link to this project specifically so you guys can mess around with it and get a feel for the coding.